Welcome to my show, Having to with Voodoo Dollies. I'm Elizabeth Rohr, and today I have Christian Hosoi.
How you doing?
I'm doing really good. So, what or who inspired you to get on the bird and skate?
I would have to say Tony Alva, Jay Adams, Shogo Kubo. Those are really my heaviest influences. Just looking at the magazines when I was 8 years old and thinking, wow, you could actually do this for a living. And but really, it was the attitude and the aggressive, lifestyle that I was really attracted to, and the individualism. It was the creativity, the artistic, ability to just do whatever you want on a board. There was no format. There was no compulsory run or like any other sport that you have to do a certain kind of trick. And so it was about being free, and that's what really attracted me.
Cool. So, how old were you when you turned pro?
I was about 14 years old. I believe I wanted to turn pro at 12, but terms of events, I was riding for Bones Brigade at the time, and I'm like, Stacy, I want to turn pro. He's like, you're too young, you should wait. And I'm like, well, Dogtown approached me, and they're like, we'll turn you pro. And I went and rode for them for oh, this is endless, by the way. Just turn around, say hi. Say hi. All right. And,
You can be in the interview too.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. And I went over there, and they went out of business. And so ended up, Tom Sims ended up, anybody can grab my kid if you like, Cab, Kayla. Yeah, Cab, thanks, bro.
Explain about your clothing line. Where can you get it?
And then I finally turned pro on Sims, and then the board that's here at this event is the board right after I left Sims, and it was with Alva.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, where can you get the clothing line?
Clothing line? Which line are we talking about?
Any of them.
I don't know, but hopefully, down the road, I don't know. I'm sponsored by Quicksilver right now, Vans, shoes, Nixon watches, and I have my own skateboard company, Hosoi, and just really enjoying being sponsored, but you never know down the line. Clothing brand might be cool.
So, you have invented some tricks. So, what would you say gets you into the zone?
I would say really just determination and wanting to excel and progress on your own. I don't think there was anything that really said, hey, I want to, invent new tricks. I think it was just a naturally organic when we hung out together, like me and Cab or any of the guys that we were skating with at the time, Tony Hawk. I mean, we would just go from contest to contest, and it was like time to, either learn a new trick or make up a new trick. And so I invented the Rocket Air and the Christ Air. And earlier days, I invented a trick called the Tweak Air, one of my favorite tricks, body jar, stuff like that, but really known for the Rocket Air and the Christ Air.
So, where can we get your products?
My products, just go to hosoiskates.com, and you'll be able to get anything you want, and you could Google me. That's always good.
So, any exciting announcements or skating events coming up?
We got a ton coming up this year. ProTech Pool Party. We got Ultimate Borders, I believe, coming up soon. And then the X Games is coming up as well. And so those are pretty big events that are really soon by summertime. And I think we're going to be going to Europe as well, as from what I heard last week. But other than that, we're having a time of our life. And I've got a huge family. I've been sober 11 years. Hanging out with Tony Alva these days is cool, to see us like sober and clean, but yet still in the scene, doing what we love to do, skating, hanging out with all of our friends, no matter what they do. So, it's all about loving each other and loving other people.
So, do you have any last words before being initiated into the other realm?
Well, I'm covered in the blood of Christ, so I'm all good with this. But you know what? I hope there's a hope for that person that's going into the other realm.
Yeah. So just pick one out and stab it.
pick one out and stab it?
Yeah. It's a ritual.
You know what?
It takes you into a fairy realm.
Okay. How's this one? In the name of Jesus, be saved.
Oh.
That's the sound. When you see the light.
Oh. Okay, stop me from doing it because I do it for hours. Anyways. So, that was another awesome episode of Having Tea with Voodoo Dollies. See you next time. Bye.